Welcome back, everyone. We're gonna start playing Beyond Cloudfall again.
Hooray.
We're at the midway point. About to start chapter 5. Does anyone have any strong opinions at this time?
I'm getting attached.
I don't like the shape of his tail.
That's all right. Anyone other than Jasmine have any strong opinions at this time?
I have no strong opinions.
Let's start chapter 5.
Yay.
I like my opinion.
My days in the Dragon's Lair, Silas and I achieve a delicate balance. I couldn't obtain his eye, and he never brought up the fiendish deal that would cost me my soul. We live like true companions, together in the Dragon's Lair above Taurus City. When dusk descends, we venture out for reckless raids and return with our spoils before dawn. Wow. My favorite sight was watching the Judicator's army, who had been ruthlessly extorting people with warnings of impending doom, fall to their knees at the sight of a real fiend and a resurrected sorceress. The thrill of revenge made my soul tremble, and each time he would ask, "Is there anything else you desire?" The dragon personally nurtures my ambition as he leads me from one raid to another. Regardless of how dangerous the target is, as long as I say I want it, he fulfills my every wish without fail.
Wow.
Fate tumbles like an uncontrollable bead, rolling into a bottomless abyss. Under the guise of helping me get my revenge, he feeds the beast in my heart called desire. I know he is. Yet, slowly, my heart gains new desires.
That would be how that works.
This place, and over here. We've already been to these places, correct? I sit cross-legged on a new cushion. I eat some fruit and mark several areas on a star map. The pomegranate I had set my eyes on gets taken away before I can move my hand. Ignoring my glare, Silas taps the edge of the star map.
Didn't you say you wanted the minerals and starships here?
His tone barely conceals his excitement. On my shoulder, the mark he left faintly burns with blood-red gleam in his eyes.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were
touch
doing
the
an
burning
Orochimaru
skin.
thing.
Yeah, I have the mark on my neck. I'm becoming more powerful.
Oh.
The mark.
I touch the burning skin and recall the sanctuary we raided 2 days ago. A Judicator's oracle, wearing a splendid white robe, is held up by one hand. A rabid bestial cruelty boils in the dragon's eyes. That was really hard to read for some reason.
I'm glad we need to know how nice their robes are all the time.
It's important that
very
you know.
important.
Yep.
Yeah. Back then, the mark hurt just like this. I shook my head and decided not to think about whether the pain was an omen of things to come. I rest my chin on my hand and say a long drawn-out, "Oh."
Why?
You remember everything I said. Silas raises an eyebrow and takes a blood orange from the silver platter. I quickly snatch it away. When he's caught off guard, I arch my back like a cat and pounce. I press a silver knife against his neck. Be honest with me. What do you gain from indulging my desires like this? I pin him down against a cushion. The knife and bleeding wound dissipate into crimson light particles as he chuckles. Silas looks up at me. We can feel each other's breaths. As he raises his head, his nose gently brushes against mine.
What about you? What's in it for you to attempt an assassination with such a weak hand?
Before the curtains, our eyes meet. The afterglow is reflected in his eyes, which emit a surreal warmth. A strange flutter brushes against my heart, and a soft laugh escapes my lips. I return to my original spot before peeling and savoring a pomegranate.
I disagree.
You don't
with
need to
how
tell me.
Easy they just made eating a pomegranate sound.
You reach. I think everything here is pre-peeled. That's my vibe, because
that's what you just said. You sat down, you peeled, and had a nice little pomegranate treat. That's not how having a pomegranate treat works.
Do you even peel pomegranates? I thought you just cracked them open, basically.
Yeah,
I've never.
And then you scoop them out.
Yeah, and it's a pain, and they go all over the place.
They're more about
you're
fruit
there
for juicing than anything.
What? Disagree thoroughly. But
Oh no.
You can eat them.
You can I would eat them. I feel
Girl,
like eating
you
them is
only-
more enjoyable.
Merlot, you only just learned that you could eat pomegranate
Jasmine's
seeds,
losing.
like, last
Yeah, I know.
week.
You didn't know
Last
you
week
could
I
just eat
discovered you
them?
can eat pomegranate
No,
seeds. Now I know you can eat them.
What do you mean? Did you like chew
That's a part
around
of
the
the fruit
seeds
you
and
eat,
spit
right?
them out?
She like, you can
Did
eat
she?
them, right? I ate them. Is that okay?
What do you mean? Was
She
this
lived.
like the first time you've ever had a pomegranate in your life?
There's actually a lot of fruits I've never eaten.
Okay, but that's a whole separate thing to
I don't think
unpack.
I've
but,
ever
like,
had a pear. I don't think I've ever
what do
eaten a
you
pear.
mean?
Oh my god.
I've
How do
had
you-
pears.
This is my shit.
Pears,
I think you've
to me,
had
are,
pear
like,
at my
evil.
house for charcuterie.
Pear,
They're not particularly good, but
no, see,
I
that's
mean,
the thing,
just
pears
because you
trick
put
you.
something on a charcuterie board doesn't mean I ate it.
oh, it's true.
That does make, yeah.
I can't handle this.
But like, I just want it to be known that eating a pomegranate is not as easy as that sentence made it sound like it would be.
I mean, eating an orange is also not as easy as them just eating the orange in the last paragraph where they just like pick it up and immediately eat it. Oranges are
Well,
hard.
You ever just?
You have to-
Orange.
What do you
just eat
guys
the
think
peel.
about kiwis?
I've
Kiwis
never
are
had a
fantastic.
kiwi.
But, oh my
Big
god.
fan of kiwi. Oh, what?
This
the
is now
hell?
a how easy is the fruit to eat stream?
It
We're gonna
It would
turn
be
off the
easier to
game.
list all the fruits I
ranking.
have eaten than all the fruits I haven't eaten.
Oh
I have
my
a scar
God.
on my finger from cutting a kiwi with a steak knife. So
I just
don't
skin in a
recommend
kiwi
doing
with
it
my
that
teeth.
way.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well,
Or
I
you can
was a
just eat the
child
kiwi
and
skin,
nobody
but it's
was
not very
available.
good.
I just cut it into
I wanted to eat
fourths
my
and eat
kiwi.
around the kiwi skin.
Unsupervised.
Unsupervised. It was a snowstorm. They were outside shoveling the driveway, and I needed to have my kiwi right away.
Your needs will be fulfilled. There
I was
was
like,
no
these are
Silas to do it
nuts.
for you. I'm
Silas-
surprised.
All right, let's get back on
Hold
track.
on,
We have a
hold on,
lot of
hold on,
chapters to
Hold
do.
on. Speaking of Silas's tail shape, though, I feel like it would make for a good fruit cutting utensil.
I
Oh
don't
my god, you're right, because it is stabby.
It's a
The
little
way you,
stabby.
like,
Could you also make
the
kebabs?
router.
I wouldn't eat a kebab off of his tail because that would be like.
I would.
you
It's
eat a
probably
kebab-
fireproof.
Would you eat a
No.
kebab off of someone's like finger? You wouldn't. That's weird. It's the
I
same.
mean,
Is
concept.
Silas
I would eat a
fireproof?
kebab off my own finger.
Yeah, but
Oh
you
my
wouldn't
god,
eat a
you could
kebab
do
off of another
s'mores.
person's
You could do
finger.
s'mores with his tail.
Why?
Because you could.
Wouldn't that hurt?
Okay,
him?
back to the
you
chapter. We have a lot of ground to cover.
We do.
It's true.
The greedier the soul, the more delicious it is. Am I mistaken? In any case, let's hope it doesn't backfire on you. Silas laughs as I take out another pomegranate, and she is eating the seeds.
Oh, we're doing it again. I need them to stop
He
talking about this
snatches it with his
Eat at a
teeth.
time.
Likewise,
Wow.
Okay, also, sorry.
Likewise.
We need to talk about that.
opportunity.
Could you imagine holding the tiniest little pomegranate seed in your hand and somebody comes out here with their little teeth and snatches it out of your fingertips?
Oh, weird.
Like,
They don't have any
like a little bird.
utensils among all these treasures.
Okay, you
Okay,
don't eat
Rose,
pomegranate
you're
seeds with
forbidden from
utensils.
speaking about the pomegranates.
I don't.
Then stop
Okay, I've
talking
also
about
never
the
had a
pomegranates.
pomegranate.
Rose is officially
I'm
being
passionate about
silenced.
pomegranates.
You know, he did it sexily. He came over.
She
with
will
his
be
little
heard.
Silas
Hey,
teeth, and
listen,
he just
you
nom, nom, nom.
hold a tiny pomegranate seed in your fingertips and I'll snatch it out with my teeth and you can tell me how
Well,
attractive
that's
that is.
way too intimate. We can't do that.
I'll do it. I'll eat a
But as I
pomegranate.
stare
in front of
into his
Rosé.
eyes, I find that I don't truly want to hurt him.
Aw.
Eat another
Besides the
pomegranate
horns
seed.
and a tail, he's almost no different from a human.
Oh my
Is it
God.
because he's shaped like a man?
It's because he's man-shaped.
He's not a hear me out.
Aside from searching for places to plunder, the dragon and I often meet at the top of the lair. Sometimes I tell him the stories I've heard. He rarely
It's
speaks
important-
as if he's engrossed.
That everybody
You have too many
knows.
things to say.
Oh, I do.
What
And just
now?
because you
I
have to
hear
stop to hear me.
Any more of what you have to say?
No.
I want to hear what
I just
Rosé
need
has to
to-
say.
Yeah, see, another hear me out. The Cave of Wonders, Aladdin. I just want to throw
This
that
is
in there.
irrelevant right
The whole
now.
cave. Wow.
Okay. It's just, it has to be documented.
I mean, there's a
so
cave.
There you go.
We're talking about hear me out. It's relevant.
Sometimes I tell him the stories I've heard. He rarely speaks as if he's engrossed. Or perhaps he just wants someone to watch the moon with him. Occasionally, the dragon talks about himself. He speaks about the myriad of dragon-slaying weapons in his treasure trove, and the 108 ways humans have tried to kill him.
Wow.
But most of the time, we just sit together and say nothing. The gentle knight smooths his sharp scales and reveals his true form.
A man.
Just a man.
Just a man.
The sun is setting, and the rocks still retain daylight's warmth. Drowsy, I'm in the middle of relaxing and drying my hair that I just washed.
Does your song
Where?
truly need an organ? We already bought a bone flute.
I don't know when the dragon decided to lie down next to me. I pat his damp hair. I guess he's washed his hair too.
Did they bath together?
Unclear.
Why don't I teach you the song since you like it so much?
No.
No.
You don't want to, or you don't think you can learn it?
If he learns it, you won't sing it for him anymore.
I cup his face in my hands and make him meet my gaze. I just realized something these days. You don't understand a song's melody, can't see the beauty in patterns, and can't even taste the flavors of food. Is that right?
Oh no.
Dragons don't need those things to survive.
You'll die of boredom.
He escapes from my hands, yet I detect a hint of awkwardness in his words. You act mature, but you were sealed away for so long. Silas, you're still a young dragon, aren't you? What
He's
is
a
young?
baby. Like 200?
200? That's young for a dragon, 200?
Yep.
You only just learned how to hide your wings. I gently stroke the horns on top of his head. Then my hand glides down his prominent spine and reaches his tail.
Oh, God.
Oh, this is a lot
But
of
you
fondling.
can't hide your horns and tail. Are you an adult? Don't tell me you're just acting mature because you're worried about ruining your fiendish image.
She's asking now if he's an adult while stroking his tail.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
like,
think you should ask that before stroking his tail.
is she stroking his tail like you would stroke a lover's tail, or like you would stroke a cat's tail? That's the
I don't
question.
know. I don't listen. If you're concerned
That is a
that
good
he
question.
may be a child, I don't think any stroking should be happening.
The dragon stays silent and flicks his tail away from me. He loops it around us, and it touches the small of my back.
Are you trying
How
to
old is
find
MC in
what
this
covered
myth,
my
anyways?
secret?
She's like 14, because in all these myths, she's like fucking teenager.
It's weird because it is like a coming of age thing. Like she was taken before she'd be conscripted, so she must be young.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Like she must. I don't think she's like 30 or something in this myth.
She's at most like 16 at the
Yeah,
I
like
would
she
say
has
that
just become
no
a woman,
older
and they
than
were immediately
16.
like, "You are a witch," because she was being raised to be like their dragon expert. So she was still young enough that like she had parental figures in control of her.
Wow.
So like they're both younger here than they are in the main story. A
Sure.
defiant force gently pulls me towards the dragon's chest.
All right. Let's assume there is a young dragon before you. What will you do? Eat it?
I tell it that we're doing something humans call hugging.
Then do humans still hug each other, even when they want to kill each other? Like us.
Clouds drift across the sky and cover the moonlight for a moment. It's difficult for me to discern his facial expression. Some words are like moonlight hidden by the clouds. One moment passes, there's no need to say them anymore. I roll into a more relaxed position and lie on my back. What does a human soul taste like? We've known each other for so long, but I've never seen you eat. Have you never eaten a soul?
Sorry, did he not just eat an orange?
No, she's never seen him eat.
Oh, yeah,
soul.
he ate a pomegranate.
He also
Okay.
ate a
He
pomegranate.
did also.
Yeah.
And
Like,
what do
I
you
think
mean?
he
I've
can
known
eat.
you for so long. It's been a few days.
4 days.
That's
4
a long
days.
time.
It's a long time, depending on how old they are.
Exactly.
The dragon remains on his side. He stares at me as if my face holds secrets he hasn't discovered yet.
Most human souls are disgusting. They're even less appealing than a wanderer's proto-core.
When I first saw you, you said my soul was lackluster. Was that actually a compliment?
Indeed. It's as lifeless as a slice of turkey meat.
So there are turkeys
They have
on this
sliced
planet.
turkey in this age and world.
Even if you're locked away as a dragon, you still know all about the wonders of sliced turkey.
Thinking back, I can't help but laugh.
1600 years.
Sliced turkey's been around since the dawn of time.
No.
Oh my god.
Maybe I just wanted to know if a dragon capable of luring humans into darkness could truly feel the human emotions called love, a desire that goes beyond mere survival. In his world, apart from survival and killing, could there also be room for organs and hugs? Girl, what does an organ have to do with love?
I think she
You
means
can
like the
play an
piano.
instrument. Yeah, I know what she's talking, but like, you can just have an instrument.
I was thinking other organs.
Oh my god.
Or maybe the person next to me only appears to be human, and his indulgence towards me is just so he can obtain my soul. Silas, those gems and weapons are boring. If you want to cultivate my desire, you need to give me something rarer. This time I can't stand being the only one who's troubled by this thought. So I demand something from him he can never own and will never offer.
Your love.
Oh, this is a rough choice.
Your love.
Oh, soul.
Love. Yes.
As expected, he looks surprised and then laughs.
A fiend's love. What are you going to do with something that doesn't exist?
If it doesn't exist, then it's even more precious.
Sure. That's how that works.
Speak. What does it mean to truly love a person? Have you ever loved anyone before?
No, but I know exactly what to do. Do I? Oh,
Kiss.
Am I gonna get to kiss him?
It's what your parents did.
I move closer to him and lift myself up to plant a kiss on the dragon's forehead.
Mommy?
What is happening in Astra's land?
When humans fall in love. When humans fall in love, they want to kiss it.
Kiss what?
The forehead.
Maybe dragons feel the same way. That was an interesting translation. The dragon's claws sweep across my cheek. Once again, he looks at me as if I'm prey.
But maybe you should know the fate that befalls a dragon's lover.
Is it like praying mantis?
This is a jazzy number.
Where are we now?
They have jazz.
Tara City Tavern is always open. On stage, a woman wearing a fiery red dress has just left. Amidst the boisterous cacophony, I hate that word, from the drunkards, I sit next to Silas, who's in the shadows by the window. I wear a hooded cloak.
I hope he wears a hooded cloak.
How are the souls here?
It's not gonna matter.
Does their scent make you feel nauseous?
It's chaotic, but it's still better than the hypocritical sight.
Is this old-timey karaoke that you're about to do?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that would be cute.
Hud, a waiter has placed a wooden cup filled with red liquid in front of me before walking away. Under the lights,
We're
a dragon's
underage.
roar suddenly resounds as an actor with dragon's wings on his back sings center stage. Silas didn't bring me here for a midnight snack. No, we're gonna watch a musical about a dragon falling in love. You're already a dragon. Why do I need to watch a fake one?
Is she gonna learn something new?
Humans like stories? Watch it.
This is like when your parents don't want to teach you about something and then they have you watch a video instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what this is.
It seems to be a very long story. The actor who's playing the dragon sings for a long time without changing. A wonderful review of this play. It's
Yeah.
long. Bored, I stir the beef sauce on my plate. Words fly over my head since I'm barely paying attention.
Your plate of beef sauce. How delightful.
The body next to me is warm. I wrap the dragon's tail around myself and move closer, resting my head on his shoulder. I drift in and out of sleep. You're on a live
Wow.
performance.
You're not even staying awake.
Other cities should be chaotic because of the Legion of Justicia, but the people in Tara City still have happy lives.
The people here are like seeds. They only grow if they're fortunate. Even if they sprout, they might not survive the next day. They can only live in the moment.
Are we also people who might not survive the next day?
What are you trying?
You're not people.
I grab the dragon's wrist. Smiling, I narrow my eyes. I want to say something that's more precious than any treasure a human could obtain.
What?
I like you. Just like.
It's been 5 days.
Yeah. What's that syndrome you get when you're kidnapped?
Stockholm?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh no.
I like who you are. They're also, like, I guess it's Stockholm, but also, like, some trauma bonding, you know? She keeps seeing his terrible traumas, and she was almost burned at the stake, essentially, so.
True.
People
I like
tried
who
to
you
kill
are right
them,
in this
but they-
moment. I turn away and notice the dragon's face is faintly reflected on the window. I secretly watch him and notice his smile that vanishes as quickly as it appears.
Turn around.
Why?
He grips my shoulders and forces me to face him.
Are you trying to
Oh.
move me with your human love?
I said it because I wanted to. Now the moment has come and gone.
Wow.
Dragon pulls my
Child.
hood over my eyes. My heart slightly trembles, but all I receive is a gentle flick.
Too late. I'll remember this.
Is this what people
I
call
turn-
flirting?
I turn, and the story on stage has reached its final act after a very long time.
Yeah.
The actor playing a fiend embraces and kisses his lover. At the same time, he plunges his blood-soaked paws into her chest.
Why?
Well, this is the story that you're supposed to be learning, but you've been sleeping the entire time.
Yeah, and, like,
At night, the
Silas
dragon
was
carries the sleepy
the
girl
abyss.
through Tara City's crowded alleys.
How did he know
No
this
one
play was
spares them.
here?
No one knows.
It's a good question. No one spares them another glance. It truly looks like he's an ordinary human returning home in the moonlight. Silas, I don't understand the play you made me see. Maybe I fell asleep, you did. But like, it was a pretty simple play. The dragon falls in love, and then he kills her. There wasn't much to understand.
Then sleep. It wasn't an interesting play in either case.
And why did you go?
But I want to hear it. You must tell me, or else I'm going to have nightmares.
You could have watched it. You could have paid attention.
It's about a dragon.
Figures surround them. He could fly her back to the dragon's lair, but tonight he wants to walk a bit longer with her.
In the beginning, the dragon lived in a valley with other dragons. Amongst his kin, he was the only one with a human appearance. He mistakenly believed he was a normal person. But as he grew older, horns sprouted from his head and a tail from his back. He had never seen anything like this on someone before. He was scared. So he picked up a blade because he wanted to remove them. But the horns and scales would grow back, dripping with blood. It didn't matter how many times he cut them.
He turns and walks onto a small path. There are fewer people here. His voice softens as if he's actually lulling her to sleep.
After a long time, he finally came to terms with being a monster with horns. But then, the love of his life appeared.
The moment she pulled out her sword, he knew she was the one destined to kill him. She was his arch nemesis. But somewhere along the way, he stopped wanting to consume her soul.
She showed him human love and companionship, making him think he could live like a human too. And slowly, without realizing it, he began to forget he was a dragon.
Maybe it was the first time she climbed into the cave's opening, and the morning light touched her dirty, scraped face. Or maybe it was her unchecked, ever-growing desire that reminded him of his old self. Or perhaps, deep down, she's also a little monster with horns of her own.
Yet a monster can never truly become a human. He cannot escape his fate as a dragon. Nor can he love anyone for long. Dragons have an inherent tendency to toy with human desire. But in the end, they inevitably become enslaved by it and turn into true monsters. At the end of the story, he killed his beloved. This is the dragon's curse.
As he walks away, the light fades behind him. He pulls off his cloak, revealing the creature beneath. His form with dragon horns and a tail remains. Silas, do you hate humans?
I wouldn't say I like them for now.
But I'm a human too. Invisible wings slice through the air, carrying the sleepy girl. He soars through the skies. What about you? Why stay by a dragon's side?
Because he's hot.
What do you mean I've been away for too long? Reconnect. I was in the game. Just said that chapter was too long. We're leaving.
We try again.
Did we not just do 5?
We did, so
Oh
Leave.
my god.
out.
No, just
no.
We're gonna have to speed run through 5 again.
We have to relive this pomegranate shenanigans.
Uh-oh, don't talk about it.
So how do
Don't
you
forget
eat a
the
pomegranate?
pomegranate.
I thought you just
No,
like
no.
opened it up and just ate the seeds.
That is exactly what you do.
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
you do.
There's not more steps for some reason. You guys were making
Wow.
it sound like there were more steps.
Like you have
First, you cut off the crown and score the skin along the natural ridges. Then,
Gore
you
it.
break the
Don't
pomegranate
read
apart.
Wikipedia. Get out of here.
Is that what you're doing?
Over a bowl.
No one calls the top of the pomegranate a crown. That's how
The
you
crown!
know.
Is it really a crown though?
It's a crown.
No,
Is it
it's,
shaped like a crown? Look at it.
it's a little pointy.
He goes bleep, bleep, bleep.
Not all crowns are shaped that way.
Uncovered my secret.
Well, the pomegranate crown is.
As a young dragon before you. What will you do?
Is a coconut a fruit?
Oh
Wait.
my god.
Still hug each other, even when
Yes.
they kill each other. Like us.
Cuz, hold on.
Did you
Speaking of
please?
opening things,
Yes.
on a coconut, there's like 3 little dots, right? And if you hit it at just the right spot, it'll just crack open.
It's as lifeless as a slice of
I've seen people do it with their heads.
Yes, there's
That's a choice.
You just bonk
Yeah.
the screaming
Just- you
face
can
of the
cut
coconut
yourself.
with your own.
If your head is strong enough, you'll be fine.
There's one way to find out.
I'm talking about.
But then if you drink the coconut water, you might not be fine.
Normally
You could die.
expose them.
Oh.
Even one sip could kill you.
Really?
Yeah,
One
it was
sip of
there
what
a
could
guy.
kill you?
Death?
Seek a fiend's soul.
The coconut water. There was a guy who was like, he was drinking out of a coconut and he didn't realize it was bad.
allergic?
And he just like, he took one sip and then he immediately spat it out. But like, that was enough. The germs that can grow in there are so bad that he died.
But was it a painful death?
They only grow if they're fortunate.
Yes, it was horrible.
Damn.
Did he go to the doctor and the doctor was just like, you're just gonna die?
I don't know, actually.
I feel
It's like,
like
do you
there
have
may be
time to,
slightly
like-
more to this story than the man sipped a coconut and dropped
He
dead on the
did.
It sounds like it happened to a friend of mine in my hometown. A man sipped out of a coconut and died right there on the beach.
When it googled death by coconut. It was
Death
this
by
year.
coconut.
Coconut.
It was this year?
horrible.
That
It
makes
was
it sound even less
this year.
believable.
A tale from it. He had never seen anything like this on someone.
Okay. Additional context I didn't have before.
Move them.
He's
The
allergic to
coconut
coconuts.
had been left unrefrigerated for a month before he
Oh my
cracked it
God.
to eat it.
He finally
Well-
Then he might have deserved that.
with horns. But the
Within
lovely puppy,
hours, he was brain dead.
she showed him.
Yikes.
Did he
Those were
immediately
some
go to
very
a doctor?
powerful germs.
Shortly after drinking the coconut water, he developed excessive sweating, nausea, and vomiting. He became confused, lost balance, and turned pale. He went to the hospital. They took MRI
Mm.
scans, and they were
Good.
like, "Your brain is swelling up. What is causing this?" And
And he didn't think to say
Yeah.
I ate a coconut that had been out for a month.
I don't know. He may not have known it was the coconut,
He killed his beloved.
but
Because it
26
tasted
hours
fine.
later,
I wouldn't
He
say
was-
I
he was
liked
dead.
him for now.
I
yes,
guess he thought
consumed
since he
it.
spit it out, then it was fine. But
Yeah,
he wasn't
because the
fine.
water had
Alright.
a foul taste, he swallowed
We're
only a
on-
small amount.
We're on 6 now. We've made it.
Oh, that was fast.
Woo.
Good job. Well done.
Time flies when
What
you're
happened
talking
that
about
night at the
death by
tavern,
coconut.
along with the words we exchanged, is never brought up by us ever again. By the light of day, it became a dark, absurd secret hanging between us. Taurus City revels every night, where shallow
Sorry.
desires are easier to face than genuine feelings. What?
What's
Oh.
the secret?
That we like that Silas and MC are in love, and that he is an ugly dragon,
Are they?
and they can't be together
they know
because
that?
he'll kill her. That's what the secret is.
But are they?
Are they what?
Do they know that? Do they know they're in love?
That's
secret
what is being
from them.
implied.
They're in love now.
Like the
Got it.
secret is that they're not going to talk about it ever again, because if they're in love, then he's going to kill her. With the return of the fiend, Doomsday's ominous shadow once again haunts the war-torn land of Pylos. Under the guise of exterminating the fiend, the Legion of Justicia sparks wars across the planet. Those
Wow.
who dare to oppose them are branded as sinners and put on trial in the court of Justicia. The sacred judicator's authority hangs by a fragile thread. The long-standing resentment among the people reaches its boiling point and is fueled by the fiend's resurgence. Meanwhile, Silas and I pay no mind at all. Our path of plunder stretches across nearly every corner of the world. But amid this feast of desires, as my thirst for revenge deepens, the cursed dark clouds gather thicker around me and the dragon, casting ever darker shadows over our fates.
She still wants revenge. Isn't she having like the best time right now?
Please,
Yeah, but like, she wants to kill this dude.
kill me. Spare my life.
She's really taking a lot of time.
I'll do anything.
They didn't tell us a single thing about this man's robes.
I have plenty.
How do I
Yeah.
know?
I collected them from different places. You can find them in the inner sanctum. The key is right here.
Black and red mist wafts past him, and the owner of the sanctuary twitches. He falls to the ground. I take the key from his stiff hand, dangle it on my pinky, and follow Silas into the luxurious inner sanctum. I can't remember how many places we've raided. The guards and traps in this place are remarkably sophisticated. They even managed to injure Silas. Unfortunately for them, they serve an incompetent master. I bet those guards never imagined they'd be risking their lives for a cowardly imposter. Have we made quite the names for ourselves?
After raiding so many places in a row, I thought you'd display some self-awareness.
Silas appears disinterested, his gaze briefly scanning the treasures behind the door before moving elsewhere. Yet his eyes linger on something beyond a nearby sheer curtain. The wind lifts the curtains and reveals a massive organ in the wall. Its presence is illuminated by the setting sun.
What a pleasant surprise.
Smiling, I put down the jewelry I was holding and adjust my dress. I sit down before the organ. Melodious music resounds while the wind sweeps through the building. Sunlight cascades in a radiant glow and harmoniously blends with the enchanting melody. My performance ends and the sanctuary falls silent.
Why did you stop?
I get up and retrieve the sword resting near the organ. A requiem is meant to soothe the dead, but the souls in this place don't deserve it. Standing on my tiptoes, I move closer to Silas. As soon as he narrows his eyes, I quickly step to the side and gracefully ascend the stairs. They were sanctimonious enough when they were alive. I have no intention of praising their ugly souls. What I desire is, my fingers brush over the renowned painting adorning the wall. I turn and lift the hem of my dress and sit on the sacred throne positioned at the top of the stairs. I point my toes and in silence hook my leg around the dragon's as he reaches the last step. Just as he leans forward, I tug him closer. To live freely and die without regrets. Our breaths mingle and our heartbeats sync. Light ripples in his eyes and his lips slowly curl into a smile. With a flick of his tail, he catches me off guard, wrapping it around my waist and pulling me in.
Are you aware of your soul's scent?
He meets my gaze, leaning in provocatively. His breath teasingly caresses the pulse in my neck.
It's akin to a strong liquor topped off with salt. Forever
That sounds
fluid
disgusting.
and never satisfied.
A shiver ripples through me, deep in my body. The mark on my shoulder burns with a heat like never before. I wonder what's boiling inside the dragon at this very moment. I'm gonna pet his face a little bit. I don't retreat. In this intimate proximity, I reach out to brush my fingers against his lashes.
Steal
And
his
you?
eyelashes.
What is it that you desire? The fading sunset casts a hazy glow over everything, spilling over his brow and rolling down his throat. He says nothing. I take his silence as consent, and just as I reach for his right eye, my wrist is suddenly gripped tight.
What were you gonna do?
Stealing
Pluck
his
it out of his
eyeball.
face?
Yeah.
I was going to take his eyeball out of the socket. The moment his skin touches mine, memories tainted by bloody hue flash before my eyes. A blood-stained young man turns his head in unfathomable darkness. He seems to be...
You ask too many questions.
Oh no, he's mad.
His voice shatters the illusion. I return to reality and Silas has already released my hand. A sinister blood-red gleam flashes in his eye. Where are you going?
I've never asked you that.
It's a shame I won't ever learn how to be tactful. The mark on my shoulder throbs and burns. I move ahead of him to block his path. Were those guards not enough for you?
What?
You still want to hide it from me? I sweep the strands of hair away from my neck, revealing the mark he... Whenever your hunger for souls flares up, this mark you gave me stirs too. Lately it's been acting up more frequently. I take a step towards him. Without hesitating, I caress the area around his eye. When our skin touches again, the mark on my shoulder flares with heat, and a familiar searing pain floods through me. I stagger back, yet an inexplicable bond persists and connects me to him.
Crossing the line again and again and again. Other than your desire, your audacity is boundless.
Suddenly, a force erupts, flinging me several steps away. I brace myself against the edge of a table, steadying my stance. As I lift my head, I notice thin wisps of dark mist slipping from beneath Silas's hand, which covers his right eye. Silas, you... Thick clouds silently shroud the sanctuary's ceiling. Half his body sinks into the shadows, and he lowers his arm with a ragged breath. Black-red energy particles drift from the corner of his eyes, and his gaze is now completely drenched in blood red.
Did you forget what I truly am?
The oncoming black mist binds my limbs. Silas's face is lost in the shadows, hidden from view. Something's wrong with him right now. I think so. The shackle around my neck suddenly tightens, and the pain from the depths of my soul strikes again. Are you going to devour me? No, you won't. Ugh.
I won't. Have you spun so many lies that you've begun to believe them yourself? Shall I remind you? You are nothing. You are but a soul that was fed by a fiend.
No, this isn't who he really is. The mark on my shoulder grows like thorns. It tightens its grip around my body.
This is like wild delusion behavior from MC though, because like
She's known him for 5 days.
She's known him for 5 days. She was evil when he was kind of evil. You don't really know, but he's pretty evil. And then
I mean, he's killing people just left and right. You're like, I want this gem, and he's like, great, let's go kill everyone there and take it.
them. And then now she's like, oh, but you were really a good guy, right? Like,
I can fix him.
My strength drains away, my vision blurs. With my senses slipping, all that remains is an empty husk.
So long as I desire it, I can feast at any time.
My body thrashes. In the vast void of near death, the chaotic screams from my mind slowly crystallize. Eat him, devour him. Eat. Am I gonna eat him? Is that I thought it was the other thing that was happening. I thought it was the opposite. A thin streak of golden light bursts from the mark and surges down my arm to my palm, shattering the bind that holds me. The bind. The terrifying suffocation devours my consciousness, yet something appears in my hand and guides me to strike at Silas. Warm liquid splashes onto my cheek. The blood-red greatsword solidifies from a phantom into reality, and I thrust it into his chest.
oh, you're doing a big stab right now.
His scarlet eyes widen in disbelief as we lock gazes. The air heaves with silence between us.
Dragon. The fiend has been slain.
The Judicator's oracle burst into the sanctuary with the Legion of Justicia, their voice frantic and uneven as they shout out.
Didn't you kill him already?
No, she killed an imposter.
Oh.
My hand trembles. The sword dissolves, turning into light and returning to my body. The force restraining me loosens its grip. I fall onto the pristine floor of the sanctuary. No, that sword. I didn't mean to. Blood bursts from Silas's chest, and the soldier's blades are poised right at his head. In his current condition, facing off against the Legion is a grave risk. I grit my teeth, get up, and shove him past the white stone doors behind us. The doors slam shut. I turn and snatch up a weapon, pointing it at the soldiers crowding in. You saw it yourselves. The fiend couldn't best me. Anyone who steps closer will meet their end by this sword. Behind the white stone doors, blood continues to fall onto the floor. It seeps out from the cracks. The whispers of desire grow louder. The blood-red hue in Silas's vision surges and boils. His gaze is nearly drowned in crimson. Ignoring the grievous injury from the greatsword, he only knows that the curse almost came true. He almost lost his mind and killed her. The boiling, nearly irrational urge to kill rages on, refusing to calm. The wounds on his body remain open, unhealed. He gets down on one knee, and sharp claws begin to sprout from his hand, covering his right eye. An irresistible force pierces through his flesh and bones. It transforms into massive wings that spread wide from his back. The sanctuary's pristine bell tower trembles as a savage force destroys it from within. A roar resounds from the collapsing rubble. The mad dragon spreads his wings and surges forth before crashing to the ground amidst the human screams. Wings struggle to flap. He stumbles. A vortex stirs, nearly leveling all the buildings in its path. And then he finally flies towards the distant Taurus city. How is MC going to get back there?
Magic.
The sight of the dragon rampaging through the city and flying off towards Taurus City haunts every soul that day. When I finally break free from the chaos of the Legion and rush out of the sanctuary, I can only see his figure disappearing into the storm clouds. The trail of blood left along his flight path makes people realize this fiend is gravely injured. Soon, every faction of the Legion and every opportunist seeking a profit from the death of a dragon heads for Taurus City. I steal the armor of a dead soldier and blend into the ranks. I make my way over to the dragon as quickly as I can. I need to reach him before anyone else does, before they try to end him. Even if fate just showed me I'm the only one who can truly kill him. When I arrive at Taurus City, I see nothing but soaring flames. The dragon's lair on the cliff has been reduced to rubble. How could this have happened? The Legion of Justicia have set up numerous traps and ambushes along the way. I hear shouts carried by the wind.
The fiend is wounded. He can't have gone far. Keep looking.
But where could he be? He's not in Tara City, and he's definitely not in the Abyss. What other places? The brand on my neck burns with a pain from deep within my soul. It's pulling the soul fragment the dragon left inside my body. My gaze unconsciously drifts towards the withered forest and lands on the obsidian spire that has partially collapsed.
Before long, the fiend will meet his destined arch-nemesis once again. Right over there.
His destined arch-nemesis. I force a passing soldier off his mount, take his horse, and race towards the Black Chapel. The closer I get to the building, the more vivid the crimson bloodstains along the mountain path become. The horns and shouts calling for the dragon slowly fade, leaving only the rapid hoofbeats and my anxious heartbeat to fill the silence. By the time I reach the obsidian steps, the tiny stream of blood has nearly dried. When I push open the gate of the long-abandoned chapel nestled deeply within the forest, the cold moon hangs high in the night sky.
Oh, it's the
bright
chapel
light.
again.
Yeah, the bright light filters through the shattered spire. Dazed, I see the dragon, barely alive. He lies in the center of the room. Silas. There's no reply. I run over to him and pay no attention to the legion of Justicia who have died to his claws. On the raised platform, the dragon's eyes are closed. His body is drenched in blood, and droplets dripping from the edge. How could this be? Aren't your wounds supposed to heal fast? I try to stem the bleeding, but it's futile. His chest. This is the wound I gave him. All his wounds remain as is. They don't show any signs of healing. A sudden roar resounds as the dragon opens his eyes. A fierce gale pushes me back and slams me against a pillar. A sharp metallic taste fills my mouth. His fangs are at my neck, puncturing my skin. One more push and he'd snap my spine. Silas, you're Silas. Is he like vampire rip her throat out?
That's not even his name.
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to
He's
call
not
to
even
him with
using
your
the right
fake name.
I realized yesterday we don't even know what his real name is. MC just hears Starus, and then he's like, you could never pronounce my real name. So like, we don't even know what it is.
Immediately.
The mark on my shoulder boils with the agony only death could deliver. I suppress my fear, lift my trembling hand, and gently place it on the dragon's eye. A soft
Take his
requiem
eyeball.
echoes within the spacious room.
Snatch
The
it.
roaring slowly subsides, as if something deep inside him stirs awake. The dragon begins to struggle violently. The bestial chaos in his eye clears. When the song ends, his gaze finally reflects my face. Silas. I guess I just sang him into like calmness. Like he's fluffy from
Sing the
Harry
song.
Potter.
What song did you sing?
The Requiem for the Dead that I keep singing
No,
all the
sing it
time.
right now. Sing it right now.
No, absolutely not.
I want to hear the requiem.
I close my eyes and press my lip against the dragon's. A moment later, a familiar figure appears before me. His lashes flutter as I guess he was like a full dragon for a second there. His lashes flutter as he stumbles, collapsing with me on the cold floor. Silas, wake up. Don't fall asleep. Silas. Black mist spills out from every wound in his body as if his very life is being drained away. Our blood mixes together on the slippery cold floor. When my blood touches his chest, there's that's shrouded in black mist. A sharp pain pierces my mind.
There's
Eat
a
him.
shredded,
He's
eh?
yours.
Shredded what?
I don't even
Kill
know.
him. Devour the power. Shredded what?
Shredded what?
No, you said shredded because you touched his chest and then you
Shrouded.
said shredded. I know. Originally you said shredded and then you corrected to shrouded.
Shredded.
Because he's shredded. Don't you get it? Oh my god.
He's shredded. Don't you
Jeez.
get it? God, we're low.
Exhilarated, my heart races. Fervent desire reverberates in my ears. My arm trembles as I raise it, unable to control it. My hand is close to Silas's heart. Yes, use your strength, just like that. I'm crazy, I guess. My hand quivers uncontrollably. I grip my teeth, trying to shake off the voice in my mind. The voices want me to eat him.
Okay, so
But
this
suddenly my wrist
MC's
is
got
caught.
voices.
Don't know where to aim.
Your eye. Get him in the eyeball.
Silas had opened his eye without me noticing. His eyes. As he pressed
One
his-
eye.
That's one.
I'm getting too used to saying eye. There's so much focus on the one eye.
That's true.
A faint, weak smirk curves his lips.
I can
Smash his eye.
The phantom of the grape sword nearly forms again. It feels like waking from a trance, and I fling his hand away, breathless. Have you gone mad?
Apparently
Yeah.
You're the one hearing voices.
We're both hearing voices. Things are not good right now. A smile
Everyone's
gradually
mad
graces
here.
Silas's face. His eyes gleam like the precious gemstones in the depths of darkness.
What about you? Before the mark disappears, you still have a chance to kill me.
What?
He tightly grips
Okay.
my arm and struggles to support himself in the pool of blood. Leaning against the pillar, his tail reaches out to me.
So the mark makes him susceptible to you?
Hard.
No, he promised that if she could kill him before the mark faded, he would not eat her.
Well, that's because he would be dead.
You
No,
got it.
Not the soul contract thing. The little bite mark. that he
Yeah.
Put on her. Then they keep saying, "Oh, the mark." Like it's not just like he bit her neck.
So, Mark, you've
You
got
know,
it right
that
at my
serves
heart, so
no
why
purpose.
hesitate? Struggling to breathe, I kneel before him as I'm forced to meet his gaze. His tail moves before I can react. My heartbeat reverberates in my ears. His aura burns like flames and slowly engulfs me.
Remember, only the fiend's destined arch nemesis can kill him. Who exactly do you think that is?
An inexplicable raging inferno surges within me. Indignant, I laugh. I open my mouth and sink my teeth into his hand. I don't believe in this destined arch nemesis nonsense. Moonlight boils in his eyes. Silas cackles. He lowers his head and bites my shoulder like a predator.
What is this weird
You.
little bite fight you're having?
Pain spreads
You're
like
like,
fire.
I'm gonna bite him in the hand.
Then Silas
and he's
extends
gonna
his
bite you
tongue,
in
slowly
the-
licking the wound on my shoulder. It's
Oh
as
my
if he's
God.
claiming and soothing me.
Now there's licking.
Oh. When are you gonna touch lips?
To push me away.
You don't get to touch lips.
Now's the time.
You only get bite and lick.
The biting is a metaphor.
His tongue alternates between licking and biting. His tongue is biting me, sending a strange tingling sensation through my body despite the lingering pain.
It would,
He
wouldn't
slowly
it?
licks
If
over
I'm
my
biting
throbbing
you?
wound. Silas tightens his grip again and again. His eyes are filled with fervent excitement and hunger that knows no end.
However,
Oh,
if you don't
weird.
want to,
Oh.
The mark on my shoulder that belongs to him burns. Dizzy, I lift my gaze. My strength is draining away, but I see his wound slowly healing. Silas, did you already know that we would instinctively want to devour each other? I don't know why that's what we want.
Metaphorically.
Then why did you rescue me from the abyss? I wriggle under him, and he intertwines his fingers with mine. My hands are ensnared.
about you. Why didn't you just kill me earlier?
I freeze. In the moonlit silence, Silas raises his hand and gently touches the area around my eyes. In the darkness, I kiss as gentle as falling flower lands above my eyes. My limbs tremble, weakened by the torrent of emotions coursing through me. I gaze into his eyes for what feels like an eternity. The murky chaos that was once impossible to read is gone. At this moment, I can finally see his eyes clearly.
The fiend will meet his destined arch nemesis again at this place. I'll admit he was correct. I told you before that I'd give you 2 more chances to kill me. Now, you only have 1.
In that instant, the turmoil in my heart settles, and I twist my hand to clasp his. You only said a half-truth. I told you before that I'm greedy. I live how I want, and I hate being controlled by others. If fate wants me to kill the fiend, a warm, soft golden light spills from my palm. I press it against the wound on Silas's chest. Then I'll save him instead.
Save me. Are you aware of the cost? Once we hold hands now, our lives will be bound together, along with our deaths. We must offer half our soul to the other. They'll be merged to forge an unbreakable bond.
Oh, so this is when the bond with Silas was formed.
Yeah, this is how they become like soulmates.
This is the big moment.
To share your life with a fiend, it might be a punishment worse than having your soul devoured. Will you truly not regret it?
I said I'll live, didn't I, no matter the cost. If following our hearts is a sin, then you and I must be the last of our kind in this world. Moonlight replaces the flickering candlelight. As our hearts beat in unison, he kisses the inside of my wrist with something akin to devotion.
In that case, stay by my side until the end of time.
In the moonlight, the dragon's tail wraps around me, and he draws me into his embrace. He spreads one wing to shield us from the cold wind and the sudden midnight rain. That night, I fall into a deep sleep in his warm embrace.
Is this the second last one or the last one?
Second last. The night fog envelops me, and I feel like I'm trapped in a long, chaotic nightmare. When I wake up, I'm surrounded by a red valley filled with blooming datura. My arms feel heavy. I look down and see a huge horned creature. I hold it as it dies. I don't know why I'm here. I just vaguely remember having a dragon in a pitch-black chapel. I try desperately to recall, but the last clear memory I have of the dragon ends that blood-soaked night under the moon. Everything afterwards feels like shredded fragments. That is shredded. Incomplete and scattered. It's like hearing half a chord meant to be played with both hands. Like a dance that was supposed to be for two with only one left to dance it alone. Maybe I'm imagining things, but after half of our souls are exchanged, I've been dreaming of him more and more, sometimes even while awake. When I'm alone, I always see him by my side. Those visions, I can't tell if they really happened, or if they're just my own fantasies. Or if they're his. Or maybe I'm seeing the other half of his soul that's within me.
Why are you so worried? I just want to rest. I won't die.
In your current state, you might not wake up at all.
That song you played. It'd be nice if I could hear it again.
The Black Chapel is like an illusion steeped in darkness. I can't remember if I finished playing that piece. But it's a requiem, a song for the departed. Sometimes I think we never truly left the chapel after that night.
It's a bit of a scam that they don't give you the song, considering that in Rafts he has like a song and they do actually give you the song and then play it a bunch of times.
That is Raph's third myth, though. This is only the second myth.
Oh, true.
Third myths have higher production value.
Maybe in the third myth, you can afford a song.
Maybe.
Yeah. I live there with the dragon. We keep each other company, and we live a peaceful life away from everyone. On days when we tended to our wounds, we'd go hunting in the forest or disguise ourselves to shop at the market. Little by little, the chapel became filled with traces of us. On the pew, there'd be the salve I mixed for his wounds the night before. By the stained glass, the sheath he made for my sword hangs proudly. Slowly, it feels like we've truly made a home here together. Hang this one a little higher, and be careful with this. Oh my god.
Oh.
Don't let your horns get caught on. Hey, I feel my body become weightless. Silas had encircled his arms around my waist and lifted me. He puts me on his shoulder. It looks uncomfortable to be on his shoulders because he has spikes on one side. My view rises in a flash. I'm just on one shoulder.
Yeah, he said shoulder, not shoulders.
It's true. I widen my eyes, looking down to meet his gaze.
Didn't you say it should be hung higher?
His eyes gleam with amusement. I can't help but smile, too. We're more in sync than I thought. When I raise a hand, he moves smoothly, keeping one arm steady around my waist. He doesn't falter. I hang up each decoration from the pile on the pew, one after the other. And as I reach inside my bag again, my fingers brush against the only item that's left. Here's the last one, but this one's different. I tilt my head and raise my chin towards Silas. Close your eyes. He looks up. He's slightly confused, but doesn't question me. Instead, he obediently closes his eyes. Sunlight caresses his hair and makes it look soft and fluffy. Smiling, I carefully place the flower crown I prepared on his head.
I looked away and I thought you made that line up.
The soft and fluffy part?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting much, but it suits you well. Silas opens his eyes. Hesitant, he raises his hand to touch the upturned petals and gently adjusts them.
So you stayed up late these past few nights to make this?
You didn't sleep either? He chuckles without responding, reaching up to pluck a tiny petal that's gotten caught in my hair.
Do you like flowers?
Yes, I guess, but there aren't lots in Tara City. I had to scour the entire woods to get this much.
The forest barely has any flowers.
What do you mean?
Hold on tight.
Before I can finish, Silas wraps his arms around my waist and lifts me. The air brushes past us. He lets out a hearty laugh as he spreads his wings.
Since you gave me a gift, I should respond in kind. Watch your step, oh great sorceress. We've arrived.
I thought there wouldn't be a place like this in Tara City.
What did you think Tara City was like?
Wow.
The city is similar to its ruler, nothing but desire and blood.
Developed a new impression by now.
This scene is pretty
Just
with the
because you haven't
flowers.
seen the other sides of it doesn't mean they don't exist.
Then I need to take a closer look. What else haven't I seen?
Have your fill? Seen enough? Wouldn't you say this angle is better?
Too bad I can't see it all. However... Oh my god.
You gotta
Breathe
blow
into
away.
your mic.
Blow it away.
Hello?
Are you working hard?
You gotta
Oh,
breathe.
I'm working really hard.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. You can just hit that button and skip the breathing part.
I know, but I want to do it honestly.
It's not working. You gotta breathe harder.
Oh.
Now he's breathing too.
She's like, you're not doing it right. Oh my god.
No. You'll get it someday. Why is this so difficult?
Did it work? Did you hit skip?
Daring.
I did skip. I think it's because my mic is keyed to Discord right now.
Probably.
So no matter how hard I breathe, it doesn't work.
Oh, but that's gonna be really funny to clip.
Yeah.
I can be even bolder. Decorate. Flowers suit you better than Tara City.
That's the first time someone said those words to me.
Decorate.
Only you and this flower can touch me here.
Don't touch the flowers to any inappropriate spots. They are very poisonous.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
he's a
assume he's a
dragon.
dragon, so they're not
Yeah.
poisonous to him.
Yeah.
No. Now he's rolling you around in poisonous flowers.
You know, Tara City can have flowers bloom everywhere, as far as the eye can see. But only for one person.
Oh, they fade to black.
You
That's
got
a big
to kiss.
scam.
But it was a very long kindle, to be fair. Or maybe it was
It
just
wasn't
a lot
that long.
blowing.
No, it's just she was blowing for like
It was just
what
a lot
felt
of
like an
blowing.
hour.
You
It
worked
felt like
really
a
hard
very
for that
long
On the
fade
other
black.
side of that nightmare, the dragon never took me to the valley where the flowers bloomed. On the night we exchanged souls, the sacred judicator himself led the entire Legion of Justicia to surround the back of the chapel.
The Black
They
Chapel.
spared no effort trying to capture the severely injured dragon. The mark the dragon left on my shoulder served as undeniable proof of my being a sorceress. The news of the fiend's death spread throughout the land. On that day, I'm taken back to the Ivory City under the accusation of being a sorceress. They imprisoned me in the courtyard behind the ruined sanctuary. Now I can only wait to be sent to the court of Justicia. The sanctuary is cold and bleak. The cat, which has never managed to climb over the courtyard walls, has put on 10 pounds. It seems to have grown accustomed to life behind these walls, bound by invisible threads. Only I know my dragon is still alive. He flies across the abyss to find me on every moonlit night. That is a secret that only I can see. Oh, this is a unique background, I think. Under the moonlit sky, Silas sits on a weathered platform between two statues. As the sound of crunching grass reaches his ears, he turns his head.
You're awake? Or were you struggling to fall asleep?
Chains drag through the overgrown grass as I walk towards him. Reaching out my hand, he gently pulls me up and holds me in his arms.
I've been feeling restless. I suspect it's because half of someone's soul is being noisy in my body again.
That's a good thing. Silas quickly brings his legs together and blocks my movement.
Don't move.
He carefully dries my dew-soaked hair with a silk handkerchief. His voice had taken on a more solemn tone, as if he's grappling with a matter of great significance. I stay nestled in his arms. When I lower my head, I see his curled-up tail. The dragon's tail coils around my ankle. Even the deepest wound on its tip has almost completely healed. I fell asleep while waiting for you these past few nights. Why didn't you wake me up? As the silk handkerchief absorbs the moisture on the ends of my hair, Silas allows me to turn my head. A gentle smile graces his lips.
Someone was dreaming and continued to say my name.
Hey! I lift his chin and scrutinize him. With a relaxed grace, the corners of Silas's mouth curl up. He nuzzles my fingers.
Did you actually dream of me?
Have you never dreamed of me? He doesn't speak, he just looks at me.
Before I was sealed away, I did dream of you. I just didn't expect I'd be willing to dry that person's hair one day.
And you also happen to be enjoying it. So what did I do in your dream exactly? Did I point a sword at you? The candlelight flickers alongside something else in Silas's gaze.
What about you? What did I do in your dream?
The boy from my dreams appears before me again. Under the moonlight, the horns and tail of the fiend reflect a dim glow. I meet his gaze. Numerous words bubble up within me, yet they become entangled on the tip of my tongue. On this dimly lit night, I hold him close and pour all my strength into hugging him. Since you've taken half my soul, even if the world turns its back on you, I'll always stand by your side. You're not even allowed to think about leaving me. My heartbeat resounds like a drum in my ears as Silas lowers his head. He rests his chin on my shoulder.
All right.
The candlelight washes the moon's glow in a warm hue. I lay my head on his arm and entwine my fingers with his, reaching out to grasp the light together. Let's make a pinky promise. To never betray each other. I mean, you could just not do that.
Our souls are bound. We will never betray each other. Even if doomsday arrives outside this sanctuary. Even if the world crumbles.
This promise can't be broken.
This promise will never be broken.
Oh, we are on the last chapter.
Oh, we're about to break that promise.
I don't know who dies in this one. Who dies?
Oh, we're about to see. On that dew-drenched midsummer night, time seemed to freeze in place. Every thought of the future remained sweet and light. After giving up half my soul, the great sword never appeared again. Perhaps I lost the power to wield it, no longer able to slay the dragon. Does this mean the dragon's curse has been broken? All I can do is look toward Tara's city. But as time goes on, the half of the dragon's soul within me burns more fiercely, a fervent desire like his searing my mind. With the ever-changing days and nights, I start to forget who I am. Sometimes I'm the dragon hiding alone in the Black Chapel. Other times I'm a human awaiting judgment in the sanctuary's courtyard. When I came to my senses one time, I found myself sinking my teeth into the neck of a soldier who was guarding me. The courtyard grows quieter by the day, perhaps because there are fewer people left in the Ivory City. The planet is in rapid decline. Before leaving, the last soldier tells me that the dragon has broken free from their restraints. He's gone completely mad and has nearly destroyed every city. The end of the world will be upon us. Soon this ruined planet will only have the rampaging dragon left. I haven't seen Silas until the doomsday judgment arrives. They take me to the High Court of Justicia on Philos. The Court of Justicia hangs high in the sky under swirling red clouds. Several arbiter wings symbolize divine retribution stay silent as they circle above. Amidst the ranks of the Legion of Justicia, the sacred judicator, wearing magnificent robes, very important,
I'm glad.
Every time the road.
stands on the looming platform like a lifeless statue. An ancient voice reverberates across the planet, enumerating the crimes the dragon and I have wrought upon the world. The reason why this grand execution is being held in the first place.
First crime. Worshipping evil and desire. Showing no repentance. Letting your heart fall to corruption. Second crime. Consorting with the fiend and bearing its mark. Tainting your very body with corruption.
Corruption.
Third crime. Plundering wealth and embracing insatiable greed. Actions steeped in corruption.
Corruption.
That's only 3
Chains bind me at
crimes.
the center. Beyond the rattling chains, as I struggle, I hear nothing. Blood surges into my head, a restless fury rising in me, dragon-like and fierce.
You are guilty on all 15
15?
counts, sorceress.
He only named 3 crimes.
What?
Execute
I'm gonna need to hear the rest.
and it will be done.
I demand all 15 of the crimes.
With a shrill cry from the arbiter wings, a bolt of lightning strikes my soul. Struggling to keep me upright, my knees buckle under the weight, but before I can stand again, a bolt of lightning rips through my mind and tears apart my senses. With my face pressed against the cold floor, I recall the image of the dragon plummeting into the valley, his chest pierced by a sword. Silas. I remember the dragon who likes that requiem. But I've never sung it to him in full. This is the first and the last time. It's like I'm back in Tara City at night as I sit atop the dragon's lair. He sits beside me and says, "Sing it again." Tiny notes squeeze their way out of my chest. They gradually forge the fragments of an unfinished melody. If you can't hear this now, someone might never sing for you ever again. Soul-piercing lightning repeatedly interrupts I think you have bigger problems. But I keep singing, unaware that all other sounds have faded away. The entire Court of Justicia falls into complete silence. Only the sorrowful requiem echoes through its halls. The final notes fade into the earth. There is a long silence, and then, as if to respond in kind, a deep, resounding roar emerges from beyond the crimson cloud. Is that a dragon?
It's here. The dragon is here. The true doomsday judgment has begun. Get her. Get the bait.
The floor rumbles as the 18 towering statues surrounding the fort pivot, revealing their spearheads. The Legion of Justicia surges from all directions like a tide, the cold gleam of their blades pointing at the dragon. Only upon hearing the Sacred Judicator's command do I realize my judgment was actually a trap for the dragon. The flames tremble on the ground. Stone feathers launched by the Arbiter wings pierce through the dragon's wings, while electrified arrows from the Legion lodge themselves in his scales. The wings are nearly shredded, but no amount of damage can stop a dragon in a frenzy. It's as if he feels no pain. In the end, I am the only one left standing on this vast platform of the Court of Justicia. Through the clouds, the dragon, battered and broken, dives towards me, his eyes filled with nothing but the wild chaos of a beast. I know he's just a dragon now. He doesn't recognize me anymore. Closing my eyes, I recall that long, drawn-out story about a dragon that I watched in a dim tavern. A man called Silas was sat next to me. In the end, the dragon plunged his bloodied claws into his lover's chest.
Yet a monster can never truly become a human. He cannot escape his fate as a dragon, nor can he love anyone for long. At the end of the story, he killed his beloved. This is the dragon's curse.
Yes, it's the end of another story. Facing the wind, I spread my arms. I want to embrace my dragon one last time. But I don't feel an embrace, nor the touch of death. Just before the dragon's strike lands, I feel a hand seize my wrist. He presses my hand against his chest. I feel the resonance between two souls. Silas? In the split second before the dragon's death blow, under the pull of our resonating souls, the blood-red greatsword appears in my grasp. My heart lets out a silent scream, yet the sword pierces the dragon's chest. It looks as if I were the one who plunged it in. What have I done? There's so much blood.
You must press on. Because if you don't, there's no going back.
If I fall, fate itself will plunge us into the abyss, as it was written. I won't be able to go back. The dragon grips my hand tightly and uses his strength to push the sword further into his own chest. It's as if an unyielding life is mocking the curse and making a final stand against fate. I hold on to the dragon's neck as we plummet through the clouds together. With the last bit of his strength, the dragon carries me away from the Court of Justicia. We fly over Black Obsidian Chapel and crash into a valley filled with blooming datura. His body lies quietly among the flowers. In his garden, red eyes is my reflection. Look at me. You're not allowed to close your eyes. My tears fall onto him as I lower my head. I allow myself to place a kiss. That was a weird sentence and I didn't read it right. I allow him to place a kiss on my forehead. I thought he was a full dragon, but I guess he can still kiss. The dark red glow in his eyes dims. Obsidian-like crystal crawls over the dragon's scales, slowly covering his entire body. My dragon is gone. As his body disintegrates, shards of crystal begin to peel away. The wind blows through the valley, lifting those fragments like black petals, wrapping around me. At that moment, it feels as though the dragon's soul is passing through my body. His life, everything about him, appears before me. Deep within a cave, the boy who grew up with dragons tightly grips the dagger. He presses the gleaming blade against the base of his tender horn. He clenches his teeth. Blood flows down a moment later, passes his right eye that's filled with rage. It's not long before they're discovered. All the dragons are killed in the valley except for him. He's taken away as a human. But when people saw the horns growing on his head, the blades once sheathed were thrust into his chest. He rolls into the rubble at the bottom of the valley. His blood boils. He doesn't know how, but he manages to stand. His legs tremble. When he comes to his senses, everyone who heard him is already lying in a pool of blood. Black-red mist drifts from their bodies. It travels along the dragon's horns to his tail, before entering the wound in the young man's chest. His hunched back splits open. From 2 bloody streaks, 2 dragon wings struggle to release themselves. They shatter stones as they suddenly unfold. The curse he once despised has become his strength. He doesn't hesitate this time. He flies into the depths of the valley. The dragon bone cradled in my arms dissolves into petals, drifting past me. Everywhere they touch, the bright red datura flowers turn black. I smell a floral fragrance. Is this the scent of his soul that carries a faint, scorching bitterness? Silas. My beloved was born into apocalyptic terror. People cursed his existence, fabricated his sins, and celebrated his death. Only one person ever gazed into his jewel-like eyes, embraced his burning soul, and sang to him in the night wind. He had already etched the traces of his existence deep into my life, yet his retaliation against fate pierces my chest like a sword. Silas, I curse your soul. He says the best way to punish someone is to let them live forever. I curse your soul to never fade away. You'll always be tied to me, forever. I pinched the last black petal as if grasping the final piece of his soul. This is my curse. Only I can grant you a true death. From the depths of the valley, a dragon's roar echoes. The petals flutter, drifting far on the wind, like a dragon returning to the clouds above. I feel something sprouting from my head like tender branches. A sharp pain pierces my spine as a dragon's tail replaces my tailbone. I walk into the valley that once embraced him. It is only after my dragon has gone that I finally become one with him. So I guess she became a dragon. Oh, look, her little dragon lamp.
Oh, the dragon
Aww.
lamp that she was a sorcerer about.
I like that ornament.
Well, what are our final thoughts on
what
this
are your
myth?
final thoughts?
I think it made a lot more sense than the Zane myth. I still don't follow the Zane myth.
I think this one fell apart near the end where they were like doing a fever dream experience where it's like where are we and what are we doing?
Well, I do agree. I think the last 3 chapters made less sense.
Yeah. It was very straightforward at the start, and
I did get like
very cute.
3 Kindles, kind of. So
You
little
did.
bonus Kindled at the end.
How rude.
Well,
yeah, I like him as a dragon. It's cute.
I'm really curious to see if MC dies in Silas's 3rd myth, as is the pattern, or if Silas dies again.
Well, because for myth 2, for the others, right? Like Raph, even though I don't have it and haven't seen it, so I don't know exactly what happens, but he gets sealed away, which is like dying in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And so MC kills. Yeah, like what happens to Zane? He dies too in his.
No, I think he's alive in the second one. He does like maybe die in the first one. Maybe it is unknown. He just leaves in the second one. Like his thing is leaving.
His thing is leaving.
He just likes to leave. He just walks away. He's like, I'm not going to do this anymore.
Xavier's Lumiere, but
I don't know if anyone dies in Xavier's either.
I don't think anyone dies in that one. Caleb
Otherwise,
blows
we'd have
up.
problems. Caleb does blow up.
And so does MC. They blow up together, if I recall correctly.
Oh. How romantic.
So there's no clear pattern for myth 2?
Yeah.
So maybe myth 3, the pattern will be broken and MC won't die. Or maybe she will.
Or she will continue the pattern that exists so far and will die. Yeah.
It'll be really interesting to see if the pattern
I
is
can't wait to see what happens and how high production the 3rd myth will be. Maybe I'll even get a song.
Maybe you'll get your song.
He'll be able to get a song.
Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. And hopefully we'll be back when a trailer for the next event drops.